Moving on, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has issued an advisory to OTT platforms and self-regulatory bodies emphasizing strict compliance with Indian laws and the Code of Ethics under the Information Technology Rules 2021. The advisory follows concerns raised by members of Parliament, statutory organizations and the public regarding the presence of obscene, vulgar content on digital platforms. The ministry has directed OTT platforms to strictly follow content classification rules, implement parental locks for adult-rated content, and ensure access controls to prevent minors from viewing inappropriate material. Platforms must not transmit content prohibited by law and should exercise caution while depicting sensitive topics to prevent violations. Sambhav Sharma, my colleague, is with us on the phone. Of course, Sambhav, after the Ranveer Allahbadia row, the ministry is making sure that something like this does not cash in through international as well as national headlines.
And it should be viewed, as you rightly said, that this should be viewed in the backdrop of Ranveer Allahbadia controversy, wherein not just the authorities but the top court of the country had come down heavily on the authorities and the central government that there should be strict norms, and also ask questions to the center and other authorities who are dealing with such case, and post which Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has issued an advisory to the OTT platforms and also the self-regulatory bodies, emphasizing strict compliance with Indian laws and the ethics under the Information Technology Rules 2021. Obviously, this advisory follows the concern raised by Member of Parliament and other statutory organizations and also the top court of the country that there should be some kind of regulation. Although even if it is self-regulatory, that's also okay, but there should be some kind of regulations that, because vulgar, obscene content on digital platforms must not be allowed in any way. And that's why the ministry has directed OTT platforms to strictly follow content classification rules and implement parental laws for adult-rated content and ensure access control to prevent minor from viewing inappropriate material. And mind you, because Supreme Court has said very clearly that the kind of language used by the content creators like Ranveer Allahbadia in that show called India Got Latent, it's a shame for not just Ranveer Allahbadia but to his parents if they watch such kind of content, and also the women, children and sisters if they watch the content. And in this backdrop, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has issued this advisory to the OTT platform.
Sambhav, thank you for that. Moving on, following recent stampede